Good morning and welcome to Raghavendra Sports Estate for Design Walls C3 Season 1. An official 100-ball cricket tournament starting today. The first match between Playing 11 versus LORVET, the fundraisers. Well, it's a new format, a 100-ball game this is. Each match will consist of 2 innings of 100 balls each, and the ends change every 10 balls. It's going to be a Playing 11. 11 for no loss after 7 deliveries. So it's a new format of the game. Oh, that's on the pads, but definitely going down the leg side. So every 5 balls is an over instead of 6. Well, that's a beautiful drive, straight down the ground. It's the first boundary for Swati Kumar Reddy, who has already hit a maximum earlier. Avinash Doba bowled well, conceded only 5 runs. 10 balls completed, 15 without loss. Swathi Reddy and Manikumar are the openers for playing 11. Funny ball the first over. Conceded 10 runs. Well, that's in the gap and big chase for the fielder. Keeps it to 2. Funny continues his spell. Well, there's the first extra of the innings. Very well bowled by Funny, the left armer. And both the boundary riders on the onside, long on and deep mid wicket. Well, thick inside edge once again. He wanted to pull it towards square leg. It's not enough bounce from that track. Brilliantly bowled. "15 balls completed, 18 without loss." Well, that was hit hard, straight down the ground. Boundary number 2 for Swathi Kumar. Well, tossed it up a bit. Good comeback. 𝗵𝗺𝗄𝗏 continuing his spell. Oh, pretty tight over. The first one. Rather, the first 5 deliveries. Frees his arms. Beautiful shot. Played an inside-out shot. Swathi Kumar was in a very good touch. One bounce over the rope. Swings and misses. Playing 11, 26 without loss after 20 deliveries. This is 𝗙𝗂𝗋𝗈 C3, Season 1. Sponsored by 𝗙𝗂𝗋𝗈, co-sponsored by Akira Advisors. Associate sponsors Define IPR, Wider, B. Srinivasrao and Co., Sweets Dude, Srishti Dental, along with partners, photography partner, Photo Coffee Photography, food partner, 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗲 Caterers, and merchandise partner, Rise. And it's a great start for playing 11. Manikumar finally gets a boundary. So the power play is for 25 deliveries, during which only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Currently they are placed at long on and deep mid-wicket. Pretty much throughout the innings so far, those are the 2 positions. Oh, chance of a run out. And it is a run out. That's a huge wicket.
Yes, the small caps. Teja. Huh? Teja.
Swati Kumar has been playing excellently. Look at that. It was played not too far away from the fielder, but brilliantly fielded. And look at where he has gone to. The moment the ball touched the bat, the non-striker started taking the run. Mani was hesitant a bit. In fact, he was watchful. He was being watchful, but Swati Kumar was pretty quick. So Mani Kumar has run out, has gone for 8 of 10 deliveries, brilliantly fielded by Shrikar Reddy. The new batter is Rohit. Their current run rate is 6.82. Not quite timed. Will get a single. Swati Kumar. And Rohit will be back on strike. Will be on strike for the first time. Nicely bowled. aiming the stumps. Left hand, right hand combination for playing 11. Well, once again, there's a mix up. This time he survives. Power play completed. Playing 11, 31 runs for the loss of 1 wicket after 25 deliveries. Now more fielders on the boundary rope. One comes extra at deep square leg. The other two on the offside, long off and deep cover. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 is a new bowler. Another left arm spinner coming around the wicket. Well, pulls, but in the gap. Just a single. Back-to-back singles. It's been a very good bowling performance by Team LORVET, the fundraisers. Conceded only 4 boundaries and 1 maximum in 27 deliveries. A solid defense. Just standing right in front of the stumps. Has been very strong on the onside. Swati Kumar has hit a maximum towards deep mid wicket early in the innings. Playing 11, 34 runs for 1 after 30 deliveries. Well, finds the gap. Brilliant by Swati Kumar once again. That's boundary number 4 for him. Just clears his front foot. He's got enough weight to free his arms. Did not go where he intended to play. It was in the gap between long on and deep mid wicket. It should be no ball. So it's going to be a free hit. Well, the free hit continues. That's a huge wide down the leg side. 𝗬𝗃𝗹𝗵 on strike. And just a single of the free hit. Well, the umpire wanted to check if the keeper's gloves have come in front of the stumps. Yes, they are way too ahead. So that's going to be another no ball and one more free hit. Could not get too many runs on the first free hit. 𝗬𝗃𝗹𝗵. Well, similar to the first instance. The free hit continues. That's another wide down the leg side. Well, that's a massive hit. Brilliant shot. Just slightly shorter in length. Comes from the toe end of the bat. Once again, he wanted to go towards a deep square leg area. Misses it completely. "35 balls completed. It's 50 up for playing 11. 50 for 1. 𝗬𝗃𝗹𝗵 striking at 145. Rohit, who joined him just a while ago, has made 2 runs of 5 deliveries. Edge, misfield. The fielder gives the chase, but the ball wins the race. It's a good effort though by both the fielders. Aditya continues, and a boundary of the first ball. First boundary for Rohit. Tossed up delivery, and that's been hammered away. A mammoth 6 over long gone. He may have taken a bit of time. Now he shifted gears. Brilliant follow through. Look at that. Hell wanted to go over square leg. And that's gone down the leg side. Rohit wanted the second run, but there's no second run. Very good decision by Swati Kumar. Another solid block by Swati Kumar. Oh, that's amazing shot. Now they understood it's enough is enough. Now it's time to accelerate the scoreboard. That's maximum number 3. That's a brilliant shot. It's gone way too high and long as well. 40 balls completed, playing 11, 68 for 1. Well, last 5 balls have been pretty expensive. 3 sixes, or rather a couple of 6s and a wide. All of a sudden the run rate has gone up to 8.5. Well, there's an inside edge and it's gone on to the pads. Your full toss. Prashant Reddy into the attack. The length is the key. Attempted Yorker. Now he's coming over the wicket to the right-hander. Going for a quick single. Good running between the wickets. They had a bit of confusion early in the innings. It looks like now they are have a good understanding between each other. Rohit wants a change of bat. Well, cuts it hard. And that's gone for 4. There's good enough pace on that delivery and he beautifully cuts it. Bounded toward deep backward point. Fundraisers bowlers started the innings well, bowled pretty tightly. The fielding was also very accurate. However, now they're losing control as the batters taking more advantage of these conditions. They spent enough time, understood the conditions. Getting some boundaries and sixes. '75 for 1 in 45 deliveries. One bounce over the rope towards deep point. There's way too much enough width. It was almost on that wide line. That's boundary number 3. He moves on to 23 from just 13 deliveries, striking at 176.92. On the other end, Swathi striking at 156. Moves on to 39 runs from 25 deliveries. He has hit 4 boundaries and 3 sixes. That's up in the air. Catch it is a call. Tarun fumbled a bit, but managed to take the catch. Well, the second wicket down, the most important one. The man who's striking really well, Rohit, has gone for 23 of 14 deliveries. Tarun Bolineni, the fielder at long on. And playing 11, 79 for 2 in 47 deliveries. 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗃 is a new batter, and he's off the mark. Quicker delivery outside the off stump by Akash. And the last ball before the side change. "50 balls completed, 81 for 2. Well, that's massive. That's gone a long, long way. We've seen how destructive he can be, Swati. And an over-pitched delivery for him. And this time, it goes squarer. A maximum followed by a boundary. After the side change, he continues to dominate. "50 up for Swati Kumar Reddy. 50 from 29 deliveries with 5 boundaries and 4 sixes. What an innings he's playing for his team. Brilliantly fielded, saved at least 1 run, if not a boundary. Swings big. No contact with the bat. So 1 buys for playing 11. Out. Well, the third wicket down, plumb in front. New batter Bharat Reddy is gone for 1 of 3 deliveries and playing 11, 97 for 3 in 56 deliveries. This is 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 𝗃𝗃 Season 1, an official 100-ball cricket inspired by England's the 100 League. Mahesh is a new batter. Walked in at number 5. It's off the mark and gives strike to Swathi Reddy. Well, opportunity, but not enough for the fielder. But Swathi got maximum over wide and long off. 100 up for playing 11. 105 for 3 in 59 deliveries. Full toss on the pads. Driven to long on for a single. 𝗏106 for 3 in 60 deliveries. 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 𝗃𝗃 Season 1, an official 100-ball cricket tournament inspired by England's the 100 League format, organized by 𝗃3 and MVL. The season will be played during 5th and 6th of July 2025. This action-packed season is sponsored by 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 and co-sponsored by Akira Advisors. Associate sponsors Define IPR, Wider, Sweets Dude, Srishti Dental, B. Srinivasa Rao and Co. Photography partner Photo Coffee Photography. Food partner 𝗬पछि 𝘃𝗏 and merchandise partner 𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's been a great start of the match and the season for the match between playing 11 and LORVET, the fundraisers. Well, not quite timed. Swathi Reddy playing a pivotal role in this innings for his team. He's on 63 from 35. About 107 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in 62 deliveries. A great start. thick inside edge. Beats the fielder. But he still gives a big chase. But the ball wins the race. First boundary for Mahesh. 1 for 3 in 64. Comes down the track and connects well. It was an opportunity for the fielder at long gone. Has he got his hand to it? Yes, he has. A difficult opportunity. That's gone and drained and conceded 6 runs. 65 balls completed, playing 11, 117 for 3. 117 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Opportunity here. No, it's not. It's gone over the fielder. Maximum number 6 for Swati. And he moves on to 69. Such a brilliant shot. Miscued. But it's gone over the infield. Should get at least a couple of runs. Moves into his 70s. Pushes on the back foot, 2 is a call, and he would get it comfortably. Runs continue to flow. And they continue to flow in big numbers. Swati Kumar Reddy has been unstoppable. Improved his strike rate. That's maximum number 7. Slower delivery. Full toss, that was in the air. Misfield. But brilliant effort. That's a boundary check time. That's a good variation by Vishwanath Anand. has it touched the boundary rope? Well, swings and misses. 136 for 3 in 71 deliveries. Edge, and that'll be 4. Well, nothing is going in the favor of the fundraisers at the moment. Catches are being dropped. Misfields and runs. Playing 11 are in a pretty comfortable position at the moment. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 is still batting at 87 from just 43 deliveries. I was talking about his strike rate a while ago. He's striking at 202.33. Misfield and another boundary. Well, that should have been stopped. Once again, comes down the track. But Akash adjusted his length a bit. Gently pushes to the offside and gets a single. Mahesh. Playing 11, 146 for the loss of 3 wickets in 75 deliveries. So last 25 balls to go. Even if they add about 30, 35, 40 runs from here on, that would be close to 190. The team score. In the air and taken. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 Kumar Reddy. A great innings. Falls short of 13 runs from his century, but contributed more to his team. What an innings. Excellent catch. A deep cover. 4th wicket down. for playing 11 for 146. Well, that was a quicker delivery. Nicely taken by Prashant Reddy at deep extra cover. Sachin joins Mahesh in the middle. Take inside edge. A couple of runs. Well, 150 up for playing 11. $151 for 4. Well, one wicket produces another. 2 wickets in quick succession for the fundraisers. First the dangerous batter, Swati, and now the set batter, Mahesh. He's been clean bowled. He's gone for 18 runs of 9 deliveries. A flighted Yorker.
Teja.
151 for 5. Good comeback by the fundraisers. By taking those quick wickets. An overthrow.
Nice running, nice running.
This is their chance to restrict the batters from getting too many runs. At one point, 170, 180 looked very much possible. Or even 190. Oh, lovely. A couple of dot balls. Force the batter to make something unusual. He made some room for himself and exposed his stumps. And Funny gets his first wicket. Sachin gone for 3 of 7 deliveries. Playing 11. 6 down for 153. There was a huge partnership. The third wicket partnership between Swati and Mahesh. Now wickets continue to fall. They were 4 down for 146. Now 6 down for 153. With just 3 wickets in 7 runs. DP is a new batter. Opportunity. But that's gone over. A maximum after a long time. They needed this acceleration. It comes down the track even though the keeper is up onto the stumps. Picked it up on the bounce. Comes from the middle of the bat. At the bottom. Another attempted Yorker. But guided it towards deep backward square leg. When it rains, it pours. We have seen that in this innings multiple times. They get boundaries in package. A maximum followed by a boundary. That's a wide down the leg side. DP is playing a finisher role here. Got 11 runs from just 4 deliveries. After 90 balls, playing 11, 166 for 6.
Fielding penalty.
the fielding team for slow over rate. Will be 5 fielders within the circle.
This is the second time it happened where the fielder on the boundary rope had an opportunity to take the catch. It hits his hand, goes over the boundary rope, but this is even a difficult one. Second maximum for DP. Score moves on to 172. Oh, cuts it hard. But there's a fielder in the deep. Once again, misfield. DP would get the second run. He'd be happy to be on strike. Seven deliveries to go. Well, chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. The umpire goes upstairs to check. He did not drag the bat, but he made sure he touches the ground on or within time. He's safe. Tricky. Brilliant by Chandra. He waited for the ball, opens the face of the bat at the last moment and gently pushes it a little away from the keeper. Gets his first boundary. 179 for 6 after 95 deliveries. So last 5 balls to be bowled in this innings. 5 legal deliveries. DP on strike. Brilliantly bowled. Prashant Reddy. Change in the fielding. Mid-wicket move to extra cover on the offside. Back-to-back dots. That is gold. A dot ball at this stage is gold for the fielding team. Well, could be 4. Yes, it is. The fielder was moved just a while ago. It's 2 deliveries ago. Again from the bottom of the bat. It's a huge gap between long on and deep mid wicket. (183). 2 more deliveries to go. Two is a call, but DP settles for single because there's no second run. 184. The last ball to go. Chandramohan on strike. They would like to go for the second. And DP could not make it for the second. Well, first innings completed. 185 for the loss of 7 wickets, playing 11. Excellent contribution by Swati Kumar, 87 of 44. Rohit, 23 of 14. Mahesh, 18 of 9. And at the end, the acceleration was given by DP, 24 of 12. Overall, 15 extras have been given. And in the bowling, Akash has got 3 wickets for 19 runs in 15 deliveries. Prashant Reddy and Funny got a wicket each. When they come to bat, the fundraisers need 186 runs in 100 deliveries. We'll be back after the innings break.
Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. On 20s in the pack, talking taxes. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think about now, see me back then. Back then,
Welcome back to the chase. This is the first match of Design Walls C3 Season 1. The fundraisers are chasing a total of 186 and run straight away. Flicked on the pads, has gone for 4. After winning the toss, the fundraisers opted to field first, and playing 11 put a mammoth total of 185 runs. Once again on the pads. Openers Rakesh Reddy and Tarun. Another inside edge and another boundary. It's a second boundary for Rakesh. They need a strong power play. Still no change in the field. Boundary riders are at long on and deep third. Another one. This is the extra. Just pitched outside the leg stump. Kept his line. Got the line right this time. It's a slip in place for the opener. The fundraisers, 9 runs without loss after 5 deliveries. Oh, that's close. Could be the height. No, that's pitched outside the leg stump and would be hitting, or rather missing, the off stump. It's an off cutter. 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗃. Once again on the pads, swings and misses. Tarun. Well, that should be a no ball. Lost control of it. Harsha. And nicely pulled by Tarun. Brilliant shot. A free hit has been dispatched. Over straight long gone. Back-to-back sixes for Tarun. It's coming around the wicket and he hits straight. 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗃. It's been hammered a couple of times, and on the third one, it comes up around the wicket. The leg stump is uprooted.
प्लेट लेके जाता ना
22 for 1 in 9 deliveries. And that's a big wicket. Tarun gone for 12 of just 5 deliveries with a strike rate of 240. Set a couple of maximums. A good change of pace. Tarun comes down the track, expected that ball to be a quicker one. But it was slow. Good variation by Harsha.
हो गया आपका
Avinash comes in, swings straight away and misses. $22 for 1 after 10 deliveries.
कितना हुआ
Mahesh continues and he strikes straight away. Well, both the openers are gone in a quick succession. What a comeback by playing 11. Now both batters are new, Avinash and Arvind. Both are yet to open their accounts. Driven at mid-off. Excellent drive. Well, it just hit the line slightly. The previous one was overpaced and outside the off stump, which is driven for 4. So he pulled the length back, adjusted that slight adjustment was necessary for Mahesh.
Continue.
$27 for 2 after 15. Slight misfield, however, he managed, recovered and collected the ball quickly. Mahesh.
Hello?
Another slower delivery. Good running between the wickets. It was a risky single though. The throw was nowhere close to the stumps. This time he misses the line, Harsha. Wide down the left side. Drives to mid-on for a single. So 7 more deliveries to go in this power play, and they need some boundaries. The fundraisers. Should be a leg by. Brilliantly bowled. First change in the bowling attack. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 comes in, starts off well with a lower full toss, thick inside edge. The run rate has come down drastically after those 2 wickets have fallen of the openers. It's a big swing and a miss. Slightly outside the off stump, he wanted to target the onside. He has to re-bowl it. He's trying to bowl according to the field set. Both boundary riders and 4 fielders are on the offside. He's trying to keep the line, which is outside the off stump. 𝗪𝗓𝗓. Drives to long on. Just a single. Well, full toss. Played it over the infield. A boundary towards deep point. Much needed boundary. Just guided that delivery on its way. Not quite timed. Driven straight to covers.
Power play completed. The fundraisers 38 for 2.
DP comes into the attack. A big appeal for caught behind by the keeper. Hasn't got any support from neither the bowler nor the fielders. They know it's the sound of the bat hitting the turf. That's another inside edge. They're really struggling to get the boundaries and get some runs. Both these batters. The required run rate has touched 12 exactly. Comes down the track, still unable to make a contact. Arvind. Very well bowled. He's getting some support from the track. A bit of turn.
After 30 balls, the fundraisers 42 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. "42 for 2" after 30.
The required rate of 12.34, they still need 144 runs. in 70 deliveries with 8 wickets in hand. Well, mix up. Trouble at the non-striker's end. But he managed to get back 𝗏𝗏. Couple of runs easily. A slight fumble by the fielder, but there's only 1 run. Last man to go was 𝗏𝗏. Has gone for unlucky 13. And the fundraisers still need 141 runs in 66 deliveries. The required run rate continues to creep up. Praveen Kumar is a new batter. And he opens his account straight away. Let's look at the replay. Perfect Yorker. 𝗫46 for 3 after 35. Avinash gets a single too long off. He's unable to middle the ball, struggling a bit. Got 7 runs from 12 deliveries. Swings and misses, Praveen Kumar. TP gets his man. New batter who's trying to showcase his aggression. He's been swinging the bat from the moment he comes into strike. He swings again, misses it, and the ball hits the stumps. Wickets continue to fall. Praveen Kumar gone for 2 of 4. LORVET, the fundraisers, 48 for 4. It's a brilliant delivery, straight onto the off stump, and it's uprooted. Aditya walks in at number 6. Full toss, guided it straight to point fielder.
"40 balls completed. The fundraisers 48 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Well, that's a huge wide down the leg side. Harish got a wicket and conceded 11 runs in his first 10 deliveries. Well, another inside edge. Beats the fielder in the 30-yard circle and then races away to the boundary. Misfield by Mahesh. but there's enough backup. Well, the playing 11 haven't been that great in the field so far. Driven powerfully. Straight to Mahesh. Another misfield. Very good running. Good presence of mind. They don't want to miss on any opportunity to get some runs. Edged. Another misfield. Would get only a single. Well, this is the over that they have been looking for. It's a big one. A couple of boundaries. 15 runs from it overall.
"63 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. 63 for 4 in 45 deliveries.
That was a full toss into the waist height almost. Guided it to deep back with square leg. This is the first season of 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 C3, official 100 balls cricket tournament, inspired by England's the 100 league format. The official sponsor of this season is 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹, co-sponsored by Akira Advisors. Associate sponsors Define IPR, Wider, 𝗵𝗵𝗏 and Co, Sweets Dude, Srishti Dental. Photography partner, Photo Coffee, Photography, Food partner, 𝗬पछि Caterers and merchandise partner, Rise. Bharat into the attack now. It's a different format of the game. The formats are changing in the modern day cricket. From 5-day games to 1-days, 1-days to T20s. Now this is a 100-ball game. Some of the details of this format. Each team gets to play 100 deliveries each. 100 legal deliveries. The match should be completed in 2.5 hours. bowler can bowl 5 deliveries or 10 consecutive deliveries. The decision will be taken by the captain. But so far, nobody has opted for it. Nobody has bowled 10 consecutive deliveries. So maximum balls per bowler is 20. And no bowler shall bowl more than 20 balls in an innings. The power play is for the first 25 balls, in which only 2 fielders are allowed the 30-yard circle. Now that's a boundary towards a deep cover point. Excellent use of the feet. Not quite time though.
"50 balls completed. And the score moves on to 71 for 4. With a required rate of 13.8, 115 runs needed from 50 deliveries. 115 needed from 50.
And it's time for a short drinks break. "71 for 4 after 50. Now it's 73 in 51. 𝗪𝗃𝗃 into the attack. The left arm spinner coming around the wicket. There's a huge gap on The onside behind the square. Only 3 fielders guarding the entire leg side. Long on, deep mid-wicket and deep backward square leg. There's no one to save those singles. The partnership is being built here, 27 from 14. Goes downtown, but straight into the hands of, I believe it's Swathi Reddy. Safe pair of hands. What a day he's having. Avinash gone for 22 of 19 deliveries. Has hit a couple of boundaries. The strike rate of 115.79. Has been struggling initially, but by the time he accelerated, he got used to the conditions. Wanted to go for a big shot, but falls short, giving a simple catch to long on. 75 for 5 in 54 deliveries. Shrikar Reddy is a new batter and he's off the mark. 76 for 5.
'76 for 5 in 55 deliveries. 110 runs needed from 45.
A big confusion there. There's a Yorker, tried to block it. He gets a single eventually. Finds the gap through the offside. Very well guided. It's a second boundary for Aditya.
देखो प्लेट में टिफिन नहीं है तुम्हारा फोन ही है मानो नंबर కోసం నీ ఫోన్
It's a fielder at deep cover point. Misfield, and that's gone for 4. Runs continue to flow. Back-to-back boundaries for Aditya. They needed a lot more boundaries like this. They continue to make mistakes in the field. Playing 11.
𝗹86 for 5 after 60. Exactly 100 runs needed from 40 balls. 𝗹86 for 5.
It was in the air for quite some time. But it was in the gap as well. Excellent running between the wickets. Aditya is pushing for 2.
दोनों को टूर्नामेंट में कर दी।
Aditya continues to get boundaries. It's timing the ball well. Most importantly, the placement is impeccable. The two boundary riders on the offside, long off and deep cover. He gave a big chase, but could not cut it off. Goes straight to Swati Kumar at long on. Got 7 runs from the first 3. Takes the aerial route, but once again it's straight into the hands of Swati Kumar. Second catch in the region. And Shrikar is gone for 2. He's gone for 2 of 4 deliveries. Brilliantly taken by Swati Kumar Reddy. He fumbled a bit, but no damage done. A flighted delivery, picked up nicely, but there was good enough elevation, but not the distance. Prashant Reddy walked in at number 8. Mahesh keeps it to single at deep mid wicket.
'94 for 6 after 65. Or 92 runs needed from last 35 deliveries.
Low full toss, and that's been hammered away for a boundary. No chance for the fielder at deep point. Just hit hard back to the bowler. This time, Prashant. Brilliantly fielded. They covered a lot of ground. And that's excellent running between the wickets. 100 up for the fundraisers. (102 for 6). They ran for 3 runs.
(102 for 6 after 70. Or 84 runs needed from last 30 balls. 84 needed in 30.
Well, it's taken at long off. Wickets continue to fall. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗲 gets his third wicket. Prashant Reddy gone for sakes of sakes. Just flighted. It's right in front of his feet. Very well taken. Have to move back a few steps. Seven down for 103. Takes a single and gives strike to Aditya. Oh, brilliantly placed. Lovely cover drive. Moves to 35 from 17 deliveries, Aditya. Again, 2 is a call. But he doesn't want to take that risk. That's a good throw.
$109 for 7 in 75. More 77 runs needed from last 25. 77 runs needed.
Mahesh is back to ball. Well, mix up. And I would say the comedy of errors. The fielder had one stump to aim at. Not quite time there. He had all the time in the world, but could not hit the stumps. Very well bowled. Mahesh, last 2 balls to go. They're dealing in singles now. Aditya back on strike. He wants to finish the over on a high note. Would love to get a boundary. Ball's a quicker one. 𝗏𝗏3 for 7 after 80. Mahesh finished his spell. Now 𝗪𝗏𝗃 bowling his last. He's got 3 wickets. Back-to-back dots. Sharma is struggling a bit. So 4 dots in a row.
Change in this one.
Well, it was a stumping review by the umpire, but the batter had his foot grounded and well within the popping crease.
तो अगर 5 बॉल के बाद एक ओवर कंप्लीट हुआ, बॉलर चेंज हुआ, बैट्समैन नहीं चेंज होता, बैट्समैन सिर्फ एवरी 10th बॉल ओवर कंप्लीट 10 बॉल पे और बैट्समैन का सिंगल आया तो भी उसकी स्ट्राइक आती, 6th बॉल के जगह 10th बॉल पे हो रहा, लेकिन 5th पे अगर
Has been brilliant.
अच्छा
𝗪𝗏𝗃.
चेंज होता, मगर अपन
You might say it's a maiden over.
बट अगर बॉलर चेंज भी हो रहा तो भी बैट्समैन का चेंज
Well, that's gone very high in the air, but falls short. Aditya has come back for the second. Good comeback by the bowlers. They managed to get wickets in regular intervals. Before that, the batters did a fantastic job. Once again, that was in the air, slightly away from Swati at long on. First boundary for Sharma.
The Fundraisers 123 for 7 after 90. 63 runs needed from last 10.
It's almost an impossible task for the Fundraisers at the moment. They need a maximum of every delivery from here on. Even then, it would not be enough. So it's highly unlikely. Well, a couple of runs easily. He's taken the first run a little slow, so he had to rush at the end. Aditya moves on to 44. Well, he played it straight into the hands. A magnificent catch. Well, the lone fighter, Aditya, has to depart. He's gone for 44 of 26. Brilliant catch by Bharat. Let's look at the catch once again. It comes down the track. Not quite timed. The Fundraisers 8 wickets down for 125 in 92. Akash walks in and is off the mark. That was a huge wide down the leg side plus a single. Slight misfield and big chase for him. May not go. No, it goes to boundary. In fact, at the end, he even kicks it into the boundary rope. Well, an opportunity gone in rain. A stumping opportunity. 133 for 8 after 95. Last 5 legal deliveries to be bowled in this match. Harsha was bowling the last 5 deliveries. Single of the first ball. He goes on to the onside. No one in the deep. Well, slightly shorter in length, pulls again. This time it's a lot squarer. Back-to-back boundaries for Sharma. In the air and taken. Catch number 3 by Swati Kumar Reddy. Last 1 ball to go. And the last batsman is walking in. Well, I'm with Aditya, who has made 44 runs. Aditya, tell us about the conditions in the middle.
No, the pitch was flat, but when we did not get the start we needed, it was always a catch-22 situation. Credit to their bowlers, they ensured that they bowled to the proper line and length, and they ensured that we had to work hard for all our runs, so which made situations difficult. All it needed was a start, which we missed.
And do you think the score that the opponents made, 185, is it, I mean, do you think it's chaseable in these conditions?
At the end of the innings, I felt like considering their bowling lineup and considering the kind of bowlers we have got, we have definitely considered at least 20 to 25 extra runs to them. So that's where we missed the trick. I feel for 100 balls, 160 is a little easy. It's within the hands. Once it crosses 170, you need a brilliant start. Unless you get a brilliant start, it's not that easy.
True. And tell us about this format, 100 ball format. Is it confusing or easy to understand? How does it work?
No, it's easy to understand. Like, I mean, we have been seeing 100 draft,
100 league.
which is conducted in England. So the format is easy to understand. It's actually an interesting stuff which is going to happen. Like, I mean, when it's confined to the 100 balls, always the game becomes interesting. It's always like, I mean, there is also the mental game. As much as the game is physical, it's also a mental game. So there will be teams where they feel that for 100 balls, they might feel that 150 or 160 is not enough, and where they might try to up the ante, and they might end up giving wickets also. So it's not that easy. It's a challenging thing, and it's an interesting format.
And about your team's performance in this season with the first match?
One off day, we are a much better team than what we have shown today. And special credit to their batsman, 𝗬𝗏. He has really showed what the par can do, what the par difference has done. Credit to him. It's okay. Our chins are up.
Well, all the best.
Thank
And play well for the other matches, upcoming matches.
Thank you.
That's Aditya, the highest scorer for the batting team.
Gotta go, boom, that, boom, boom, gotta